I am Kajal Sen. Welcome to Industrial Training Institute Learning Corner, that is Itilc. Now we are going to study about a new topic. That means that is the planetary motion. The planetary motion means the moon surrounding the earth, the electrons revolving the nucleus, etc. or the planetary motion. How does the planetary motion happen? That now we have previously that we have to study that just before that that means the earth, the moon, etc. or every stars, or just before that a billion years ago, because of the heavy explosion. That means we know that what is called it is the Big Bang theory. We know that Big Bang theory, because of the big explosion that happened in the materials, the objects were moving in very fast. That means really fast, that is high speed, and that was just before that it was accelerated, and it become the that it just after some time it become to their normal, that means constant velocity. And now we analyze and how that means the earth, that means consider this one is the earth, and besides that the moon is just moving, and because of the attractive force of the moon, that means it is called the moon. And when does it that the moon is moving just like that, because of the earth attraction. Because of that attraction, that means attractive force, guys, just in this direction, and the moon, that means moon is moving in this direction because of the resultant force, that is it is happens to move just like this. This is called the resultant force. And moon is because of the attractive force, and this one is the moving directions, because the resultant force moon is tends to move in this direction, and from this direction again the attractive force happens, and again it moves to this direction, and again the because the attractive force and the moon is coming to this position, so gradually it happens to orbit. That means it happens to orbit like that, and so that the orbiting is happen in every object. Just that means the planet is moving. Just before that it is always going a linear movement. It is going in a linear movement because of the attractive force of the earth, or this attraction between sun and the planets. That means because of attractive force, the linear movement is gradually changing into the that means the circular orbits. That is known as what? This is known as that means this orbiting model, and it happens that finally it become that means circular. The moon is surrounding, that become the circular motion, just like that. That means in an atom, we know that almost all the space is completely empty, and the nucleus is there, and there is big electron, and that means when the heavy because of the electron is always moving away from the nucleus because of the attractive force. What happened is that because of attractive force, the tangential force, that just like the attractive force, consider this one is the nucleus, the electron tends to move in these linear positions, because attractive force it tends to orbit like that, because of the resultant force between the movement of the electron and attractive force between the nucleus and the electron. It tends to that means it tends to orbit around the nucleus. This one is called the planetary motion. So this one is called that's why the planets, that means the planets, that's like earth that are surrounding the sun, and that was the moon that surrounding the earth, and the electron, but it's electron around the nucleus. Everything is happening in this way, and I hope you understand this topic. Thank you.